Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while. What I've been doing is I have been trying to put together a competitive Imperial Guard army. Something that would be you'd be able to bring to an ITC or Rogue Trader or whatever we're doing now and be competitive. So I've been experimenting with a few things, and my list, what I came up with was this. Praetorians are my favorite Imperial Guard troops, and as you know, they came out with the box set, which I have over here. Now, I got two box sets, so it's a pretty good start for an Imperial Guard army. You have you have two squads, command squad, and you get a heavy weapon squad. So that left me with basically about four squads with heavy weapons, and I got some blisters and put them together. So that's what you end up with. But I was short. So now if you look, these guys right here are Cadians, the plastic Cadian set. That is not a Cadian, but you can see the Cadians. And you're saying, okay, so where did he get the helmets? Well, the helmets and heads come from this box set right here, from War Games Factory, 28mm hard plastic British firing line, Wars for the Empire, the Zulu War from 1879, from War Games Factory, and you get 20 multi-part miniatures, standard 156 scale. Okay? So you have five troops in these plastic bags, and you get 4 sprues in this box. And on the sprues, you get you get 5 miniatures with the pith helmets right there. You got the heads, the different heads right here. Now, a couple of the heads already have the covers on them, or their hats, which I will show you what I did using the Cadians and using those heads. I ended up making some snipers for my squad. They still need to be painted up a little bit more. And then if everyone remembers her, I gave her a pith helmet, and she is the I think she's from the Last Chances, right? You could get her separately, but she's also in Schaefer's Last Chances. Yeah, she's right there in the background, if you can see her. She's right there. Right there. So that's her right there. Okay. So what I did is I gave her a pith helmet and a sniper rifle. And there's my 3 snipers for my command squad. My company command is right there. And that's to take out characters. So what I figured so that's what I did. I put them together. I used these sprues right here to get these guys right here. And on a little bit more to my Imperial Guard Praetorian 27th. So I have 8 squads. I got my 3 Mordians with the Mordian platoon commander. I've got the old commissar that comes with the Praetorians, the commander. And what I've been working on is, I actually ordered one, but I started doing this guy here for my tech priest. So let's go through the list. So I'm going to have 5 squads of Praetorians right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads. These 3 squads are going to have mortars. We do have a grenade launcher in that. And we have a grenade launcher here, but we don't have any there. So we have a mortar, grenade launcher, mortar, clean, nothing else, mortar with the grenade launcher. Then we have our assault squads, which is, and I love this guy right here. He's a sergeant with a plasma pistol. If you can see that. And they have a grenade launcher. And we have another one. So he needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but he's a sergeant with a chainsword and a plasma pistol as well. And they have a grenade launcher as well. Now I was going with the melter guns, but I changed my mind. I'd rather have the variety between frag and crack. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to have 4 squads sitting back, holding ground, with 4 squads moving forward, taking ground. So the ones that have, well, he's going to melter here. Sergeant with the plasma here. And we've got a grenade launcher in this squad here with just a mortar in the back. So you got 4 squads that move forward, 4 squads to stay back, and you hit them with mortars. Your command squads have snipers. There's a Mordian sniper right there. And we picked up some Catachan snipers here. And of course they're standard with their commander. Then I really like this figure here, and it's Inquisitor Greyfax, and she's pretty cool. I was originally going with an astropath, which I made, and they point cost her up to 26 points, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go with Greyfax. And why I went with Greyfax is because she can actually do 2 psychic blocks during the turn instead of the one with the astropath. And that's pretty cool. She's 85 points, and she's pretty neat, and I just put her together, and she came out pretty good. I like her. She's pretty cool. I'm using my son's Tech Marine as a tech engine priest who will sit behind my vehicles. And the vehicles that I took are going to be 2 basilisks and 2 hydras. And they will just sit back and pound the Eldar and all those other shooty armies like Tau, and I will just decimate them with that. My tank commander, who is in charge of the heavies there, is my tank commander here, which is a Vanquisher with a laser cannon, Sponsoon heavy bolters, storm bolter, and I might go with track guards. I'm not sure. That's 10 points, but it looks cool. I have them on my tanks in the back over there, but I don't know. We'll see. Then for fast, you need to have 3 fast attack. So I went with my old Praetorian multi-laser scout. We have a scout Praetorian with missile launcher. And then we have what I just picked up and put together is a armored sentinel with a plasma gun, a plasma cannon. So those are my fast attack. So you're looking at 8 squads of Imperial Guard with command, elite, headquarters. We got headquarters. So that's 3 headquarters right there. Now this is a brigade. Now, the brigade requirements have been met. I have my fast attack, I have my troops, I have my headquarters. Got 3 headquarters, 3 fast attack, 8 troops, elite, and I believe an elite and headquarters. Which brings me right into these guys right here. He's an elite as well. I do have an engine sear on the way, which I need to put together and paint. We'll see. I got it from eBay, 19 bucks. So it's already coming painted, but I don't know if I'm going to have to strip it or not. So now we've got my custodies. The custodians here are going to supplement my Imperial Guard army for some heavy hitters. And what better heavy hitters than these guys? Now, he's a command right there. So now, I can have up to 12 troops. This would make 10. If I just add them in, I'm not sure who the warlord's going to be. So out of 3 commanders, 3 headquarters, I got 4 headquarter choices. Who should be my warlord? This is the Vexillus Praetor, and he's going to be in with my troops, giving them a 6+ invulnerable save, which I thought was pretty neat. So I'm going to go with that. And we have the one, I just wanted to try it out with the Storm Shield and the Sentinel Blade, and the others have the, oh, now I forget what they are. Those bolters with the spears, with the custodian spears. So that's 2 troops right there. Yeah, I could have made 3, but instead I made a third. I made a second Vexillus Praetor in case I wanted to take him. I don't know. I just did it. I could have went if I wanted to. I could have went 3 different squads, which might be the best choice for me to do. If I want to, I can cut the hand off of him, put a different hand, and make him pointing or something. Or maybe just take the arm off. I don't know. We'll see. But I wanted it to be a little bit more, more substance to my custody squads because they are so small. So I don't know if going with 4 into a squad is better than just a 3 and having 3 squads, or having 2 squads of 4. But we'll see. So that's what the army looks like. And this is roughly 2,000 points, a little bit less. I think it's a pretty good list. There were a few things I wanted to try and put together as well, and that was if I wanted to throw in a couple of Space Marine land speeders or Space Marine squad. But I've put together this part of it so far, and that's what we end up messing around with. So let me know what you think as far as, I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's a bad list at all. I think it's pretty neat. That gun line will be pretty cool, though, huh? What do you think? Ain't that sharp? So I think I have enough. I think I have enough troops to take and hold objectives, as well as cause a little bit of consternation for the other players, whatever armies they bring. What I don't really like about the Imperial Guard and how they make these codexes is each guardsman is about 4 points. Then you get a commissar who really doesn't do much, and he jumps up to 15 points. And the Space Marine is 15 to 17 points. And I don't get it. I don't get why a commissar is so expensive. If anything, he should be like 8 points, and then give him his war gear. It's just, it doesn't make sense to me as far as these guys putting together these codexes and saying, okay, you want to have a commissar, but he's the cost of a Space Marine. He doesn't even have the Space Marine stats. You know, same thing with the commanders and stuff, and they still have a low morale, or whatever you want to call it, leadership skill. So it doesn't make sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. I've been playing for a while, and sometimes you just get used to it. But the only thing about 40K is when they come out with the new rules, you gotta redo your armies and put them together and kit bash and cut things off and do all that neat stuff. As you can see, I used helmets on them as well. So there's some pretty neat stuff here. So I like it. I think it'd be a cool army list to go with.